It's JoJo. JoJo. Just be like Cyril. No, but like, you guys get what I mean? This is once again Silver 3. This is Silver 3 Terran, guys. This is how you should play if you're Silver 3. I'm giving you guys the tools at your disposal to how you should play StarCraft if you're at these leagues. Because you out there. Yeah, you're like, I'm fucking Gold 1. I'm Silver 2. I'm Bronze 3. I just bought the game today. You can play like this. If you just practice it a little bit, just a little bit, and try to do what I'm doing.
What's going on?
Right now, you totally could. Whatever league I'm doing it in, I guarantee you're capable. I would say the hardest league that is like you're capable of doing what I'm doing is Master League, because that league is so everywhere. Sometimes you'll play against players that are like 6K MMR, and sometimes you'll play against someone who's like 5.1, and it's a big difference in those kinds of players. So, yeah, Master League's a little different. It's a little different. Looking fabulous, my friend. Thank you, dude. Thank you, my dude. Another bronze gym. Why is that? New patch. It's a new patch. I said I would do a new bronze gym for new patch.
Big job.
New builds.
Bad news.
We're against Protoss? Yeah, Protoss.
In the rear
So
with
we'll
the
go ahead
gear.
and... Oh, okay, look. Oh, God, guys, look at this.
What's
We're
going
being proxied. So here's what we're going to do now. This is what's going to be different about my build. We're getting all in. So instead of building a command center on the low ground, and instead of stopping marine production, we're going to continue marine production. And we're going to build a command center on the high ground.
Command center.
Because we're getting proxied. We're getting mega all in right now.
Armed and you gonna give me
So this is what happens against all ins.
gangway.
You can see my build is still greedy. I don't give a shit that we're getting all in right now. That much.
Yes, sir.
But we're making a bunker on the high ground now instead of on the low ground. And we're making more than one marine this time. But we're still starting our second gas when we start our factory, basically. When we can afford it. And we're still making a second command center. We're just making on the high ground now instead.
SCV ready. This better be
Your hair isn't as purple as I thought it'd be. I know, the purple kind of washed out. The purple always washes out in my hair. It's weird.
in the rear. What's going on?
So we can go and make a tech lab on this factory. Notice how I have very little reason to push right now. I'm not getting crazy. I'm not trying to overdo this. I'm just chilling. We're chilling out. We're taking our time. We're gonna oversaturate our natural because of that.
Bad news. SCV ready.
Alright, so now we're actually gonna take a third command center
We hear you.
because we don't have enough gas yet in our build to take double factory. Because we can't. We'd have to
Command
stop
center
siege tank
upgrade
production to do
complete.
that, which is not what we want to do. This would be the only time I would ever tell you to make a cyclone. If a Protoss player goes from a proxy gateways into like proxy void ray. We can send one SCV down there and see if he's still using it. Oh, hello. Ah, run back to the base. Ah!
SCV ready. SCV ready.
All right, now let's do double factory because we can still produce tanks while doing this. Hey, move the tank. We'll make an engineering bay in case he goes air. And let's rotate the bunker forward now. And we'll take all extra SCVs, which is 3 right now. Put them on the natural. And one more tank, and now we want to make an armory.
SCV ready.
Let's make a missile turret in both mineral lines. And send our Marines forward to the
Affirmative. Been waiting.
the bunker.
Big job, huh?
Command center upgrade.
SCV
Take out our gases. We can take our third base. Build a missile turret at it. No, it's all good. Now we're well, again, 100% safe. We have a lot of extra SCVs here again for some reason. I think they're building.
SCV ready.
Now we can go into
In the rear.
Thor
SCV
and
ready.
Thor production and Hellions.
SCV ready. Yeah. Go SCV ready.
What? Oh my god, my command center messed up.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
Now 6 minutes. Let's scan his base. Fleet beacon. We caught the edge of a fleet beacon, so now he's going carriers. Even if we didn't see that fleet beacon, I still would have probably gone into. I'm guaranteed going to go into Thor's for now. But now we saw the fleet beacon, so now it makes it even more obvious as to what the hell's happening.
Ready to raise some hell.
Let's go ahead and make some mules here.
Ready.
Let's go ahead and get a second armory.
You scared me. Yeah.
Well, this is making you think, okay, it's either going to be carriers or Tempest. Something like that. Very unlikely that it's just going to be ground army with a mothership. But that is what a fleet beacon unlocks, is it unlocks Tempest, carrier, and a mothership.
Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready.
Alright, so as soon as we get, we'll get smart servos again so we can rotate our attack around. As soon as we get our next Thor out, and we have a little bit of extra money again, because our third's going to start getting really saturated really soon, we'll now add on three more factories with tech labs, because we'll be able to afford actually spending it.
SCV ready.
So here we go. Look how my money's ramping up a lot faster now. So now we can actually afford this.
Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. Huh?
Go and send this command center down there. As well another command center. Do a couple of gases.
In the rear with the
We're at 67 SCVs. 75 is our target where we want to hit.
What's going on? Go ahead.
Make a planetary over here. Let's make a missile turret as well at this base.
SCV ready.
Go beans. We're at 73, 74, 75 now. I just made up to 75 SCVs. So now we're done. We're done making SCVs. We don't gotta worry about it anymore. Now it's just about making an army.
Research complete.
Let's get some blue flame too, just in case this guy goes for like a lot of zealots.
Upgrade.
And now we can also
complete.
make like a sensor tower at both outer bases. Just in case. Once again, just in case. We'll make another command center. And now I'm able to really maximize here. The probe attacking me over there.
Command
Cool.
center upgrade.
Ready to raise some hell.
We don't want to move out either until we're at like until we're at a high supply, like 180. Moving out too early, especially against someone who's going fleet beacon, that's like suicide right there. It's a death sentence. Don't do that. You want to take your time. Because again, I'm the one who's at the lead. A lot of times, a lot of people feel like they have to attack. But if you guys remember, this guy proxy gated me with 2 gates that did literally nothing. I just built command centers on the high ground instead of the low ground. So we're great. I'm in a great position. I don't feel any pressure right now from like having to do something. Every second this game goes on, I'm getting further and further ahead.
Bad news.
Okay, what's here? We can scan it just cause. Oh, it's a bunch of carriers. Let's go grab my Thors, put them in
Research complete.
Thor mode, the high impact payload mode,
Thor is here.
Base is under
and let's
attack.
attack towards this.
Ready to raise some hell.
How many SCVs am I at? 67? Let's make some more. And also now, I'm starting to get a lot of money again. Let's go ahead and make a couple more factories, and we'll make more Thors.
SCV ready.
up for a second.
Are under attack.
Alright, so he actually is microing a little bit, so we'll have to focus fire his units. We'll physically focus fire the big shit. And we can repair this now too, because he's wanting to auto attack it.
You gonna give me orders?
Alright, let's do this. Let's
Base
take out my
is
entire
under
army
attack.
and let's A-move his fucking base right now. Except for the Thors. And let's just use the Thors to defend. This is like kind of advanced.
Base is under attack.
Ready to raise some hell.
We'll grab his SCVs too and we'll right click him over here and put auto repair on him. Okay, he recalled some of his army because he sees this.
Base is under attack.
War is here.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready. I'm in a heap of trouble.
Focus fire the carriers. SCV count still at 64. It's not bad.
I'm in deep.
A couple more command centers over here. Why not?
Complete. Add-on.
He's basically just abusing the fact that he can fly around my base, though. That's what's happening. Can we rally our command centers over to here?
Add-on. Complete.
SCV ready. Got something for me.
And we'll just remake a new command center over there.
Rear with the
Not a big deal.
Command center upgrade complete.
We can get it. No upgrades? Oh, he actually killed my armories, dude. What a boss.
Add-on complete.
Alright,
Fix me off with
so we're still making Thors, or we have to wait till the armories are rebuilt to make Thors, actually. So we'll just make another command center for now. And we'll chill. We'll just chill for a second. We'll chill out.
the thunder.
Base is under attack. Command center upgrade.
SCV
Alright,
ready.
he's attacking this side now.
Get me back into the fight. Daylight burning. I'm waiting on you.
Mineral field depleted.
I went to explosive mode. You should actually just, you know what?
Field.
I take it back. Just if you're going against a lot of carriers, if you're in Silver League now, go in explosive mode until he attacks you a lot with those carriers, just like that. And as soon as you wipe out the majority of them, then then switch it. You just hit one button and you switch it over.
Mineral field depleted.
Fucking so easy to do that and to just ruin a carrier's day, basically, because it takes carriers forever to remake interceptors like that.
In the rear with the gear. Field top.
Mineral field depleted.
So that'll be one of the first things we altered about our build now, is you actually hit the Thor button, I guess.
What's going
What
on?
are my SCVs at? We need a couple more. Alright, we're good now. We have 76 at this point.
Mineral field depleted.
Bad news. SCV ready.
Alright, let's go attack.
I'm waiting on
Let's put all my dudes in explosive really fast.
Command center upgrade complete.
We're attacking towards the carriers.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Yeah, we killed a lot of the interceptors now, so let's go back into high impact payload.
Okay, baby.
And at this point now we can also be like, let's add in some more factories. Again, just keep doing this all the time. When you feel like you can afford it, do it.
Go ahead.
Add in more factories and more command centers. That's how you win with mech.
Thor is here. I'm heavy.
We just made like another 5 Thors so we can wait for them to group up. And we're also about to have 2-2. Not really afraid of
Command
his
center
carrier army.
upgrade complete.
If I have all my Thors
Get me
together.
back into the fight. Right. Now.
And we'll just wait. Thors group up. We'll go back into explosive payload because they'll have new interceptors again.
Stick around.
Now let's throw a scan out there. Throw another scan out there. Where is he? He's on fucking 2 bases. I'm fighting a 2-base carrier player. He doesn't even have gases. Okay. This is kind of like just all in right here, dude. Like it's... Yeah. He's going to probably recall. So if he's going to recall, let's go back into high impact payload. Because that way we can just burst down his army really fucking fast. When it gets here.
SCVs are under attack. Add-on.
Right, let's go ahead and build another command center. We can build another command center here, why not?
I hear you. Take out.
Are we base trading?
Base is under attack. Add-on complete.
Looks like that's a yes.
Base is
So
under attack.
let's go ahead and
Go ahead.
just run around the base.
Mineral
Run around the
field
map, I guess. This game is
Mineral field depleted.
this game is my opponent not wanting to actually build shit and just all in the fuck out of me, which is fine. It's a viable way to play the game if that's how you want to play.
Base is under attack.
But he's just gonna die now. He made cannons on the cliff and shit. Oh man.
Base is under attack.
Yes, he's dead.
Mineral base.
I would have gone
is
home and
under
defended
attack.
this, but it just takes too long to do that. I'll just literally kill this Nexus and the game's over. I don't know, dude. Like, it's in a situation like that where you actually have to. I feel like that was a little bit advanced over Server League with my decision making, but that's kind of how you have to do it. Like, if your opponent's gonna go for a build that is super lame, look at his economy. I want you to look at his economy. It is garbage. This is a garbage ass economy. All he's trying to do is make you run around a lot. Yeah, run around. That's all he's doing. So just fucking kill his base. If he does not want to fight you and he wants to counterattack you like that, just go kill his fucking base. Just kill it. And you'll be like, yay. Game's over. Because that's all he was doing. He's trying to waste my time. Like, in terms of like my army's time. He wants me to run around and just take damage all over the place. Just don't like freak out to that kind of stuff. It's harder said than done, but you just have to be confident in yourself in the simple sense that if you're on like 4 bases and your opponent is on 2, you're winning the game. Just try to make an intelligent decision based upon that. You should never feel like you're in a position where you're behind if your opponent's half your economy or less than that.
Yo.
I don't get you. You had info about Sky. Why the hell Thor's? Why not Starport? Because I'm keeping the build basic. That's why. This is Silver League. I'm not going to tell you guys to do all these different things every game. Because if I do that, no one's going to fucking understand what the hell they're supposed to do all the time. But instead, if I tell you guys to do the same thing over and over, and I just maybe switch one slight alteration, like go in explosive mode against carriers when the interceptors are flying at you, and then go back in high impact when a lot of them die. That's really easy to understand. You're like, oh, okay. I can still do this.
SCV ready.
I'm keeping the game at a level where everyone can understand what the hell I'm doing still. It's not like
What's going on?
you're feeling like you're solving a fucking riddle and you're like, oh god, what do I do?
SCV ready.
ViBE keeps switching what he does every time and I don't understand what I do. I'm trying to make it easy to understand. That's why I stayed on Thor's.
SCV ready.
We're playing against a Zerg player. Let's scout his base with an SCV. The one who built the barracks.
Big job.
And we'll grab another SCV and we'll build a Command Centaur.
Butter my biscuit. You want a piece of me, boy? Bandit.
Command
we can
center
make a-
upgrade complete.
Factory. We can make a depot.
You scared me.
And we can make a tech lab.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Okay, so we're being this is aggressive as hell. This is on the verge of all in because he's one basing me right now. And this kind of stuff happens. It happens, guys. In low level play, it's all good. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to keep making SCVs. We're gonna start a bunker on the low ground. It may or may not finish in time, but if it doesn't finish in time, it's okay. But because we're getting one based all in, we're gonna continue marine production now. We know it's one based all in because we just physically scouted it.
Our SCV base is under attack.
Been waiting on SCV ready. Who wants some? Looking forward to it. In the rear with the gear. By the dumper.
Keep trying to build the bunker. Just keep trying. You'll eventually get RNG on your side and you'll be able to fill it up. And right now it's about done, so let's go actually get inside of it now. And once we get inside of it, this base is fine. We can start a third command center as well. He's proxy hatching me. It's fine. People do crazy shit. We'll repair the bunker first and then the command center. I'm actually going to build a new bunker right there.
Command center upgrade complete.
Fueled up, ready to go. SCV ready. Move it. SCV ready.
Okay, no new bunker. It's fine. They don't need one. It's okay. Make another tank. Let's make another Spidey Poke. See how well these tanks perform when I get all in and shit? Like they just destroy everything. This is the safety net of an all in. It's why you make tanks. With a no scout based build. So we lost the tank, we'll rebuild it, it's fine.
SCV ready.
We have a third command center done now.
SCV ready. Ready to roll out. Roll SCV ready.
Prepare the tank with every SCV.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
Okay, now we can make double factory
Rear with the gear.
because we got more gases going up here and we're about to be at 4 tanks now. So, well, we would have been at 4 tanks if it didn't die.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Make an armory. Make a couple more
SCV ready.
depots. Repair that.
SCV ready. Go ahead. SCV ready.
There you go. We just defended an all-in from Zerg here. This was a very committed all-in because he not only did he go for a 1-base speedling expand, or sorry, not even expand, 1-base speedling timing, but he also went for a proxy hatch, which is pretty invested.
SCV ready.
Now we're saturating our 3rd base. We're fully saturated on 2 bases already, guys. It's huge.
Job, huh?
It's huge.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready.
Okay. We'll start depots from this way then.
SCV ready.
Now we're going to start making Thors
Add-on complete.
and Hellions.
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready.
We'll kind of like push forward a little bit with our tanks and stuff. And our Marines, it doesn't really matter. We just want to have like more of the area covered now.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. Big job, huh? SCV ready.
And we can now make a engineering bay in a second armory because this guy may go for mutas. And it's around, we're actually a little bit late on the scan. Let's scan it. He's got a layer. So the fact that he has a layer might mean, oh, there could be mutas on the way. But we have Thors. Even if our missile turrets are late, we have Thors. So it's not like we just die.
Go ahead. Ready to
But we might take damage if we don't have turrets.
Mineral field.
Let's go build another command center over here. Send my Marines over there too. Why not? Just get something over there. There are no missile turrets in each mineral line. One turret. So I can repair it if he comes at me with mutas for real. We can start making more command centers down here.
We hear you.
SCV count, we're at 61. And now at this point as well, we have a lot of gas saved up. We can start going into multiple factory production Thor.
Yo,
We can definitely afford it.
Thor is here. SCV ready.
So this is a server player we're torturing right now. Hey, we're not torturing him.
Upgrade.
SCV
He does what he wants. He chose to all in me. Okay? That was his choice. There was no torturing involved.
Research complete. Mineral field
Alright,
depleted.
keep doing upgrades. Keep getting some supply depots. Try not to block. I think I have more depots on the way already somewhere. Have you guys heard of them? I did not.
ready. Bad news.
Mineral field.
Start smart servos. 3 tech lab upgrades. Or 3 tech labs for more units. And planetary. Let's go and get a couple of reactors or refineries there. We're almost done making SCVs. Almost done. It's a little bit delayed this game because this guy went for a early kind of all-in.
Ready to raise
Really
some
early all-in.
hell. Yo. Ready to raise some hell.
Okay, now
By the numbers.
we're almost at that sweet supply we want to be at, where we can move out and feel comfortable that we can kill him. You just like whenever you go for a power army like this,
Command center.
you don't want to move out
upgrade
too early
complete.
because your power army is nowhere near as powerful if you move out when you're low supply. If anyone's wondering, ViBE, why don't you just move out a little faster? That's why.
Thor is here. Yep.
Oh, are you serious? This guy's like trying to be so fancy, trying to shit creep in my face and yeah,
Upgrade complete.
crazy.
I'm in a heap of trouble. Thor is here.
All right.
Thor is here. Big job. Hear me.
Research complete.
So let's make a couple more factories again. Factory. We'll make like 1 reactor and 2 tech labs. Let's go like this. Attack here, shift, attack here, shift, attack here, shift, attack here. And that'll be that. That's that army. Very powerful army moving out right now.
Been waiting.
And now I'm just going back to macroing. We're still at 75 SCVs. That's really solid. We're good to go on that. But now we'll just keep spending our money whenever we get it. Keep spending the money, guys.
Upgrade complete.
There you go. Now if we go back and rewind it, we can see, look at the guy's money. He's got so much minerals and gas in the bank because he's trying to play so fancy. It's like, I'm all over the place, dude. What are you going to do about it? Look at the supply. This is what happens when you play really weird. We're maxed out. We're fucking maxed against someone who's at 56 supply. He's going to try and defend this whole army with 2 Hydras and 6 Zerglings. And a Queen. Alright. But look at this. This is why his build was like really inefficient. Gas mining really early. He's got a gas over here with like 5 drones in the mineral line. He's got 2 gases over here with 4 drones on the mineral line. Look at his mineral income. Before I've even attacked him, he's almost tied gas to minerals. That's really, really slow. You need to really prioritize your minerals way faster than your gas. This is like the biggest mistake most people make in low leagues, is even if their builds or whatever the hell they want to do. Like, what is this guy realistically going to do with 1900 gas right now? Is he going to make banelings? Well, he's not going to have enough minerals to make fucking zerglings. Because he's got enough resources to make just pure banes. Like, it's how it goes. People just take way too much gas. A lot. Like, this literally looks like a build where you'd go mass mutas and you'd have no economy to back it up. You would just be all in with like your first 20 mutas and you're like, oh, that's it. 20 mutas, boys, let's go. It's not realistic. You need way more minerals than that.